Good day, everybody. Welcome to Tsukiji. There's the outer market here in Tokyo, and it's a beautiful, hot summer day. How you doing, everybody? That behind me is Gindako. It's one of the famous takoyaki chains here in Japan. It's national, but it started right here in Tsukiji, believe it or not, and that is the first shop right across the street from the outer market. We're not that far away from Ginza. That's just about, about a kilometer this way. You can see that the sign is telling you 300 meters to Higashi Ginza, maybe 500 meters to Ginza. Here's a map to let you know where we are. It's always good. Just so convenient right in front of the shop. You get to the Ginza, the main intersection right there. But we didn't come here to look at maps. Oh no. We came for some takoyaki action. And right now, it's a little bit after the lunch rush, so it's not a lot of people. What is really interesting about takoyaki is that it's more than just octopus balls. It comes with toppings. As you can see, there's some right there. And Gindako is very creative because in the summer, they'll get their own original flavors, something that might be a little bit lighter. This year, they have shio lemon. It's a salty lemon taste that they put on top of it. And they've even had at one time pizza takoyaki, which was really interesting. They're not making any right now, but because it's a low peak. But I will film it when they start to make some more because it's really interesting the process of them doing it. Let's order some right now. Get right into it, okay? Let's take a look at some of the toppings here. Konnichiwa. 塩レモン6個お願いします。あと明太子もあるですね。明太子チーズ6個お願いします。5個4個もありますか？4個入り店内のみ。ここだけですね。じゃあ4個チーズ明太子4個すいませんちょっと変更します。4個塩レモンはい。4個入り。はい。あと4個てりたま。以上で。では1221円でございます。はい。So we're going to try a little bit of everything here. And he's putting some of the topics on. This is the first one. I believe that this is... Oh, wow, look at that. That's the teritama, which is egg on top of it. Whoa. That's a lot of egg. I've never had this before. This is going to be interesting. Check this out here. はい、大丈夫です。お願いします。Keeps the money from flying away. All right, let's see if we can get... Oh, here comes the next one. Okay, there's 8, and we have one more coming in. I'm taking 6 back to Kanai. She just wants regular takoyaki, but I'll order that before I leave here. Oh, she's so cheese mentaiko. Oh, I'm starving. There's one more coming. Whoa, they have a katsuobushi grater. That was awesome. I didn't get a chance to show you that machine, but they have a katsuobushi grater. Oh, look at that negi on there. This is awesome. That's what I'm talking about. あ、お願いします。
779円。
はい、ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
美味しく召し上がります。ありがとうございます。
This is incredible. Check this out. And we're gonna eat it right here. And they're right now making it in front of us too. That's awesome. So we can get a chance to take a look at them making the takoyaki in front of us through the window while we eat these here. So they have these special sticks that they use to turn them, and I'll give you a chance to look at that action. It's just kind of neat to do that. How you doing, everybody? Let me get my hands with alcohol here. Always practice social distancing. Try to stay away from people. You gotta be on the safe side. This is incredible. This is really, really a beautiful sight here. We got 3 amazing takoyaki. Check it out here. I just got a new gimbal here. I gotta go back. Oh, there we go. Boom! Look at this. These are 3 beautiful and delicious takoyakis. I'm so excited. I haven't eaten takoyaki for a week. Oh, and check this out. This came with a special lemon shio pack. I've never seen that before. All right, let's get a picture here in front of the menu. Thanks for joining me for lunch, everybody. This is fun. Wow. Wow. Oh, here we go. That's a good shot there. Itadakimasu. Let's try all 3 of these and see which one is the best. I might have to carry some of this home for Kanai. I don't think I'm going to be able to eat all of these. Jeff Ang is in the house. Hi, John. Here's something for the takoyaki fund. Get something for Kanai. You got it. I'm bringing that back for Kanai. Irvan's here. Had hot takoyaki ball fun. Thank you, Irvan. It's also Jennifer French. You guys have added to a luxury fund of a takoyaki for the next year. Eat Ducky Moss. I missed that nosh. Michael Sasan, I don't get out very much. Here's an ice cold Sapporo. Hey Michael, thank you for that. Much love, guys. Let's get in. As you can tell, I have been purposely delaying this a little bit to let them cool. Let's get into it, okay? All right. So I'm gonna give you a first person here. Put this in my lap. As I show you what's inside. All right, these 3 are pretty incredible here. This one is this is egg, believe it or not. This egg is, Japan is quite famous for having the egg sandwiches, egg salad. That's an egg salad on top of takoyaki. I've never had anything like it, but they've added some teriyaki looking sauce on there. So this is gonna be very interesting to try. This one is cheese mentaiko. I don't know if you know what mentaiko is, but it's a very spicy fish egg. Not very, it's kind of has a little bit of a kick to it, but they mix it in with the mayonnaise. But this one, what makes it really special is they add in some cheese on that. Do you see that right there? That's been melted onto those delicious takoyaki balls. And of course over here we have my favorite, which is what is that? Oh, this is just the negi mayo, I believe, right? I'm gonna have to give it. Oh, no. This is the shio lemon. This is the seasonal one that came with some pones on the side. So we're gonna have to dip these into there. Ah, now I remember. It's just such a weird thing because I'm not used to the seasonal flavor yet. It's new. So what they have here going on here, he's cooking in front of us takoyaki, making boats of them. Of course, it's through this kind of greasy window, but you see him. He's really going to town. Look how fast he moves his hands to get that takoyaki done. It's exciting. All right, let's try this here. This is the tamago egg one. I'm gonna lose some of that skin on the top there. All right, the egg has a really good creaminess to it. This is a unique flavor. I've never had this before, but the creaminess to the egg and that sauce adds something to inside the takoyaki balls. I don't know if this is my favorite one, but if you were looking for breakfast, the egg in there is actually a nice touch. Let's take a look here. The egg is a pretty nice touch to it. Do you see that? This is, I guess this would be like a breakfast takoyaki maybe? I don't know. But it's a good compliment, but it's not my favorite. Let's go now for the cheese mentaiko. This is a classic. This is maybe the best one of them all. Do you see that there? Look at the cheese on there. You're gonna want to try this if you come to Japan. I know mentaiko is not something that gets you excited, but you should try it. Watch the cheese. Cheese mentaiko. I think it's on the permanent menu. That's so good. All right, let's try this here, ponzu. Whoa. Olive oil. That's unusual. Check this out. I want to do it without making a mess here. Okay. just did that. Check it out. Where's the... Oh, it's this way. Look at that. It's got the olive oil on there. Never had that before. Never had that before. The citrus in there, and there is a little bit of a lemon with this here. The citrus in there kind of gives it a lighter taste to it. It's not as oily. It doesn't taste as oily because of the citrus, I think. But the problem is that with the olive oil and the sauce, it gives it too much of an Italian taste. I almost think it's like an Italian dressing to it. I think it's interesting to try once. It's very interesting to try this once. Mike Roylance, Kansai or Kanto, what is your preference for takoyaki? If I'm hungry, I don't have a preference. But it's a good question. But I think Kansai is always going to be better. They always find a way to innovate. But the chains out in Kansai have found a way to just try to be too cheap sometimes. But Osaka eaters are very, very picky, and if you're trying to skimp on stuff, they won't go there to eat. So often they'll try to add volume to it, but the chains might take it away. It just depends. I've had some great takoyaki in both places, and I actually like akashiyaki. That's another one. If I go down to Kansai, I'll take you there. I know some really good akashiyaki places, which is like an egg takoyaki. It's a cousin to takoyaki. Look at that cheese. I'm like hypnotized. The best lunch ever. I'm supposed to be on a diet too. That's not gonna last. Hey, Brendan McSee's here. John, you might need a beverage. Actually, I probably do. I'll go to a vending machine after. I think I can hold on a little bit longer. All right, I want to show you inside of the takoyaki now. Let's take a look-see. Pan down, pan down, pan down. Boom. All right, look at that gorgeous mayo mentaiko. All right, we're gonna open her up and take a look inside. Little dissection time. Always play with your food, and if you're a kid watching this, listen to your mother and father. Where is the takoyaki autopsy? That should be the name of an episode. Alright, that's a pretty good size of taco. That's an octopus piece there. An octopus gives it that chewy, kind of a meaty taste to it. And you know, if you don't like octopus, that's okay. Inside of the ball, you hardly taste it at all. It's just a part of the greater flavor. But if they're too hot, one good thing to do is to open it up and let the steam out a little bit give it a couple of minutes, and then try it, and you won't burn your mouth too bad. But you all know every month I have to have a takoyaki fix, and this is that month. This one is okay, but I'm just craving the other one more. But the egg is good. It's that Japanese like egg salad egg to it. gonna try to dip. Squeeze the lemon on there. That works really well. So, oh, he's going in for another one. I told you guys that I would show you the process here. So he's going to be making in. Sorry, but the window is kind of nasty, I think. He's going to be pouring in now the takoyaki batter in the distance there, but we're trapped by this nasty looking window, or maybe it's just washed. I don't know. Denise is in the house. How are you not burning your mouth? The trick might be to wait like 10 minutes. I'm trying really hard to social distance in my corner here too. All right. I'm going back in. I think he's going to be making some more in a second. I'm going in for the egg one. I don't know. This egg one is called over here. Teritama. Takoyaki with egg and teriyaki sauce, and it's just not as good, I think. So sometimes these recipes really depend. This one is kind of a miss, I think. Mentaiko mayonnaise wins. And it wasn't even close. Mentaiko mayonnaise just slaughtered all of them. Not even close. Alright. Oh, he's coming, he's doing it. Here it goes, here it goes. Yes! That's awesome. And now he's serving that one. They make them, and they people buy them so fast. And right now, takeaway is very, very busy. Couple of things. There's another rainbow flag saying that they have the protocols in place, temperature check for the staff and alcohol and everything, so to make sure you're very little risk to your food. Now he's putting in the octopus in there. Mentaiko is a spicy little fish egg. Very famous down in Fukuoka, down in Kyushu, but they have it just about everywhere, and it's great to eat it on rice. Sometimes they combine it in mayonnaise, and it gives it a kind of a pink color to it. But the little teeny fish eggs have a slightly crunchy consistency to it. Oh, he's got that red ginger he's putting in there. Very nice. You have the takoyaki, the octopus, the little Rice crispy crunches that they put in there gives it some air. but also adds a slight crunch, and they put in some negi as well. Look at that. Beautiful color to it. Now I think he lets it sit there for a while, and then he puts some more batter on top. And I watch every time he does that, he sprays his hands with alcohol a little bit. So that's good. They are following the protocols. And here they go. He's gonna. Oh yeah. No reputable chef wears gloves, and gloves just makes it worse. If you're consistently washing your hands and not touching your face, I'd rather have the chef not wearing gloves. The gloves, people wash their hands less in the end. I've seen people handling money and not take off their gloves. Every time you handle money, you have to put on a new pair of gloves. But wearing gloves is like a U.S. thing. No chef that I know wears gloves in Japan. Your mom doesn't wear gloves, does she? When she cooks. You have to trust people sometimes. There's a window here too. We can see everything that they're doing, so I don't think it's a problem. So he's oiling up the other ones. So they're done there. Oh, that's so good. He's gonna start to go to work on this. I have 2 left here. If anybody who wants it, raise your hand right now and tell me where you're living. I'll try to send these to you. I've had this question asked 100 times. Why don't they wear gloves? Why don't you wear gloves? Just saying though. Like no good chef does. They want to handle the food, and handling the food is part of the love that they put into it. Those that talk about gloves, you're eating too much fast food then. Usually unskilled chefs and stuff like that. I know California has laws and stuff. We did it. Mission complete. Now, make sure we leave the area cleaner than we found it. Always leave the area cleaner than you found it, and I'll see if I can maybe wipe it off with alcohol for the next person. That was amazing! And you can see right there, that's not a better shot. So before I leave, I'm gonna get some takoyaki takeaway for Kanai before I go back. Let's get something to wash it down, Irvan. Good call, man. Hoof-hearted. Hi, John. It's refreshing to see chefs getting back to normal. Yeah, a stark difference from the state. Great content. Thank you. Actually, we have some pretty good options right here. This is the building. This building is the headquarters for Sushi Zanmai as well. And inside there, they have a chef training center for the sushi chefs. That looks pretty good. That matcha drink, huh? What do you guys think? Vending machine or matcha drink? Across the street, you can see there's Tsukiji Market. You see the big fish up there? Hon Maguro, 24 hours. There's a Sugu Yoko on the side there. That's that sign, very famous if you've ever been to Tsukiji Market. This is the start of the outer market. The inner market, of course, everybody knows has moved over to Toyosu, about 3 kilometers down the street towards the coast, into a center which is much more protected. Better for sanitation purposes. The old Tsukiji Market was built in the 1930s and looked at Harumidori is you just go straight to Harumidori to get there. All right, let's support a local business. I guess this is local. I don't know. It says the name of the shop is Matcha. Let's go try a matcha drink. They have Tsukiji shaved ice too. Should we get it hot or cold? Yeah, let's get it cold. あ、こんにちは。じゃあ抹茶ドリンク。Oh, the sandwiches look nice too. I'm not even that hungry and I'm looking at food. What's wrong with me? They don't have any matcha beer. That would be interesting. I had that down in Kyoto and it had like this, there's no sugar in matcha. You don't normally put honey in it. That's a American thing. But matcha has a natural, like a plant tasting bitterness to it that's really pleasant if you get used to it. But if you think coffee is too bitter without milk and sugar, you're probably not gonna like matcha. Look, Astro Boy's rocking the green hearts. Nice one. Matcha biru. I have an episode on that on the old channel, but I'll probably be going back. Oh, they got tiramisu. Oh, that looks so good. I should have gotten the matcha ice cream. It's not ice cream, it's happy ice cream. Oh, I can't eat that though. Yeah, I'm getting kanai some takoyaki to take away for later on. And this shop had some other really nice drinks, but you know what? I like to get out and support my local businesses. I don't live too far away from here. Oh, arigatou gozaimasu. Wow, that is green. That's green. All right, let me get to a place where I can drink this thing. Wow. There's not a lot of sun over here. Maybe we'll go over to the other side. Let's cross the street and get into some sun over there. But I want to show you the greenness to it. It's legit green. Look at that. That is a lot of matcha. This is going to be pretty bitter, I think. No, they don't put sugar in this. I don't think they do. Do they? Sometimes you'll see like azuki red beans paste. That gives it a little bit natural sweetness to it. The great thing, and a lot of people might not agree with me, but that azuki bean, the red bean paste that they put in a lot of Japanese confections, it's sweet, but it's a natural sweetness to it. At least many of them are. They don't put they don't add much sugar to it, if any. That's matcha. Wow. There's some sugar in it, just a little bit of sugar. I'm gonna go take it over to the other side of the street, show it to you in the light. And I think in order to do this greenness justice, you need some natural lighting. It's on the other side of the street. As a 7-Eleven truck hangs a Louis. For those of you that can't join, those of you who can't come to Tokyo or Japan and travel, which is about 99.9% of you, I'll be bringing you around Japan and over the next few months until you can make it. And even then, still subscribe and keep watching. That's St. Luke's Hospital in the distance. Do you see that bridge crossing the two buildings? St. Luke's Hospital was one of the first, if not the first, Western hospital in Tokyo. And it's also the site of the first U.S. embassy. This is where the foreign settlement was, Tsukiji. Back in the day, during the Edo period, all foreigners had to live in a certain area. That was this area. As we see, one of the very few stone temples. I wonder if there's a pilot in there. All right, here we go. Now you can see the green, can you not? Look at that. That's green. That's why you gotta take it into the sunlight. Sammy found the face pack emoji. Nice one. Nice one. And bro 555808, welcome as a traveler. Bye-bye. Bye. That was funny. Not a lot of tourists here. I feel like one right now, drinking matcha on the street. There we go. That's that green, look at it. And I like the fact that it took them, they didn't have it done right away. It took them a few minutes to make this. Ah, matcha. It is cold. She didn't even ask me if I wanted hot or cold. Automatically I got cold, which is good because you can't drink hot there. If you go this way straight, and we're gonna be ending this live stream in a second, definitely click the like button if you like these little snack runs. I'm gonna try to do more. Get out to some local businesses, maybe get some soba, some katsudon. I know that you guys like the content if you click the like button, that's how I know, and you leave lots of comments. So the question is, and this is a serious question, what is your favorite takoyaki topping? What is your favorite takoyaki topping? And don't say pizza, because I had that in a Roppongi live stream about a year and a half ago, and it was kind of nasty. Something about tomato sauce doesn't work well with the takoyaki. I don't know. Kind of ruined it. But this is the first spot, and this building is new, but Gintako, which is a chain, they've been on this spot here. It's in the center of your screen now, since the start of their company, I believe. Tsukiji, which is known for fish, is also where this company grew. And I'll leave you with this story here, because we're in Tsukiji. That's Ginza straight ahead. We're gonna see some pretty cool cars going by. I've already seen 3 Lambos. But I'm gonna leave you with this interesting story here. Tsukiji, although it's very, very famous for the fish market, the fishermen who do business there, they don't want to eat fish at all. After they've been dealing with fish all morning, the first thing that they want is a bowl of gyudon. Gyudon is a beef bowl, okay? It's beef with sauce all grilled together and onions and put on a bowl of rice, and it's amazing. This is where Yoshinoya, the chain, started. It started here, right? It's crazy. But that's also where Gintako, this takoyaki place, started here. That's also very crazy, right? I can use my bicycle as I have a little table in my bicycle. Look at that, it's camouflage. The matcha tea is blending in with the bush. A lot of chains, a lot of restaurants have started or grown up here. Across the street from the fish market, there's about a dozen ramen places. Inside of the fish market, they had gyudon, beef bowls, and grilled pork restaurants. Everything except for fish. Who ate the sushi at the fish market? The tourists. The tourists, and I'm not just talking about the foreign tourists, Japanese tourists too. You know, and the sushi is good there. Sushi is good there. The fishermen, though, they don't want to eat fish. That's a true story. They eat it for dinner, which is like lunchtime. Then they go to bed at like 4, and wake up again at like in the middle of the night to go work in. I do have to make a trip to Yoshinoya. It's been forever since I've been at a gyudon restaurant, but with the pandemic, not a lot of people. I don't know, it's just a little bit too risky for me. But that's where we sat and we ate the takoyaki right there in the corner. And there you have a staff member going right at it, really working hard with those takoyaki, those 2 little sticks. That's a skill that takes days to master, I've heard. I might go, you know what, if you guys, tell me in the comments below what you think about that, but I might buy a taco. I got that gas grill that I bought during the pandemic time, back in February and March. We bought this gas grill, and we made yakiniku out on the balcony. We were eating at home all the time, and we're still kind of eating at home most of the time. Take off very, very rarely. But if you're interested, I'll buy a takoyaki stove that we can cook it and try to do this at home. I think it'd be pretty interesting to see, because the electric takoyaki makers are not very good. What is really good is the when you do it with gas, and they're using gas grills, and they actually, this chain, I've seen at some of the other restaurants, the one in Roppongi especially. I think they do it old style, but those gas grills that they have for the balls, they also have mini vibrators, and the little vibrations are made so the balls go around. They start turning on their own, and they create a perfectly cooked takoyaki. However, it loses that human touch. It uses that connectivity with the chef, which I think is very necessary. And you can see that now those takoyaki balls are done over there, ready to serve. Anybody who comes in to order them will get them, and they stay pretty hot right there on the shelf for a very long time. Yeah. So there you have it. For those that are hoping to make a trip to Japan, go check out now the Earth Celebration EC 2020. My friends I love the Kodo group. I know many of them. Spent some time with them in January this year before the pandemic broke, and filmed over on Sadogashima. That's where I also get one of my favorite sakes, Hokusetsu, which is partially owned by Robert De Niro on that island. And if you ever want to go to Sadogashima, I highly recommend you go to Hokusetsu, the sake brewery. Just get a taxi or rent a car or something. Get over there. You will see pictures of Robert De Niro smashed. Like, he has a smile from ear to ear, just plowed on Japanese sake, and it's amazing. Oh, just plowed on Japanese sake, and that's an amazing sight to see. It's totally worth it. That's funny. People are photobombing. The world's almost getting back to normal. I shouldn't get too comfortable. Yeah, Brendan Walker, definitely get a takoyaki grill. I did it myself recently. No regrets, and I can do some weird stuff. Like Wagyu takoyaki. Don't make fun of me yet. Wagyu takoyaki. It's not takoyaki, it's Wagyu. Yeah, I don't know. Don't smash my idea. Don't break my dreams. Wagyu takoyaki. We put a piece of Wagyu in the middle. I know Kanai's not gonna like that, but I think it has potential. There's actually a place in Sangenjaya that I will introduce you to. I haven't seen the owner in about 5 years. It's been a long time, but they have a cousin of takoyaki, and takoyaki has a family tree. It's I don't know, there's about 30 or 40 different variations of takoyaki. All of them are a little bit different. Akashiyaki is a cousin to takoyaki, for example. So maybe I'll get into an episode on this. Fish takoyaki, exactly. When you have your own grill, you can experiment. But here, you're limited to sort of the toppings that they have. Some of the shops might allow you to add extra cheese and things like this too for an additional fee. But making your own takoyaki, that's also a really good idea where you can add the toppings yourself. Maybe something for an entrepreneur out there. So thanks everybody for watching. Go over, check out Earth Celebration. Wow, I almost saw an accident. The bus driver was upset because there was a car parking in there. Just watch where you park. Bus drivers here are crazy. Yeah, go over and watch the Earth Celebration. Hello Hi 821 just shared the link. It is an awesome Taiko festival. Tomorrow is the main event day, which is the finale. That is the best day to watch, but today is also an amazing day with a very nice concert. They've worked really hard to prepare the content for you for Earth Celebration digital this year because of the pandemic. And also, I believe they have like a Kickstarter to help support the group. They lost a lot of money this year because they can't go touring. So they're trying to find new ways to stay afloat. I also have my own Kickstarter, which is a fireworks project, which is getting closer to 4 million yen, which is awesome. So we're going to, by the way, the rewards are coming. I believe this evening. We're just kind of writing it up and making sure we don't have any mistakes. But you're going to be able to have the option to sponsor your own shakudama, which is a watermelon-sized firework. And you can send me a letter or a logo. You can send me your YouTube channel logo or something, and I will slap that on that firework, and you can watch it explode. We're gonna film it for you, and you get a present, which is an empty shell present sent to you, which is awesome. Before you get all excited, it's like about 100,000 yen or close to $1,000. It's expensive, I know, but we're supporting the fireworks industry, who has also lost a lot of work. But if you're thinking about wanting to sponsor your own firework or something, or you got a bunch of friends, you guys want to put in some money for it, very cool. You have that option now. We're doing a second firework project at Katakai, which is where the 420 kilogram firework episode was filmed. And Honda-san, who is the president of the company, is going to be making some shakudama for us. So we're getting it made by the master. You don't get any better than this. There you go, guys. How much? 100,000 yen. It's like $1,000 almost, but it's so worth it if you have that kind of money to explode up in the sky. It's cool. I don't know. I'm gonna buy a couple, so don't worry about it. But it'd be pretty cool. I'll slap a letter if you want to send it to me, or if you lost somebody recently and you want to launch it up in his or her honor, or your grandfather retired from a job and you want to give him a present. That's what the Japanese do with the fireworks. They dedicate it to somebody special. If you like this kind of a thing, in memory of somebody that they lost, or to say I love you by shooting off a firework. That's what Japanese do. That's how the industry. Look at these coppers. It's like chips. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, guys, have a good day. I gotta get something for Kanai. That's why I'm still hanging out here. I'll see you tomorrow in another live stream, and check out our celebration. Bye, everybody. Matane. And thanks, Irvan. I'm sure I speak for many of us, but we're still waiting patiently for a midnight snack run. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Monty wrote in more snack runs. Just making sure I didn't miss any. Still here. Didn't go anywhere yet. Oh, King Wong. Money's for burning the mouth. I still don't know what Ducky Moss is.